So if you're a real estate agent in Nigeria or within Africa as a whole, and your meta ads are not bringing in quality leads, then you are probably doing it wrong, all right? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to run Facebook ads for real estate in Nigeria. I'm going to show you how to test the right audiences, use the right property photos and videos for maximum attention. I'm also going to show you how to get winning ad scripts with ChatGPT, all right? I'm going to show you how to spy on top performing real estate ads, all right? Plus, you're also going to learn how to run feeds only ads for mobile users that are more likely to convert, all right? You're going to learn how to run lead generation ad with instant form and also send real estate leads directly to WhatsApp, all right? So you want to make sure you watch this video to the end so that you don't miss out anything, all right? But before that, make sure you like this video, right? So let's go to our ads library right now. So to get started, head over to business.facebook.com. So you want to make sure you click on login with Facebook, right, to access your better ads library, all right? So once that is done, you will be prompted to this screen, all right? So all you have to do is to bring your mouse to the left hand side of your Meta Business Suite, all right? Click on All Tools, then click on Ads Manager. So to come to Ads Manager, select the ads account you want to use, right? Right, so once I selected, click on Create to start creating your ads for real estate. All right, of course, you want to select leads. Click on Continue. Right, click on Manual Leads Campaign. Right, select Start. So you can always name a campaign with whatever you want to name it with. Let's just say Property 1, right, so that you can remember. Right, so you scroll downward. Then on the category of the ad, you want to select housing. All right, select housing. Right, once you select housing, of course, you can leave the country here. Select the country you want to target, right? Then click on next to continue. So at the asset level, this is here you now select your audiences you want to target. You can use, first of all, let me show you how to use instant form, right? Let me show you how to use instant form to collect the leads, right? And of course, to run ads with the page, if you have not accepted the terms, you want to make sure you click on view terms and accept the terms, all right? Of course, you can see two options. There's maximize numbers of leads. We'll try to show you as to people most likely to share their contact information with you. Select the second option here, all right, that says maximize numbers of conversion leads, all right? They're going to show people that are more likely to buy whatever you are selling, all right? Okay, you can always enter the budget you want to use, all right? Then you can scroll downward. If you have a saved audience, you can use your saved audience here. If you have a custom audience or a buyer list, of course, you can search for them and use them here. Let's say you have people that are interested on real estate on your Instagram. You can create a custom audience. You can come to this All Tools, then click on audiences. All right, click on audiences. Let me quickly show you how to create a custom audience and target your followers either on Facebook or on Instagram. Right, these are more of one audience. So once you come to this place, click on create audience, click on create custom audience. Right, of course, you can select video. Anyone that have watched your video across Meta technology, you can target them for your real estate. Right, you can use Facebook if you are not on Facebook, you can use Facebook. Let's just use Instagram as an example. Right, so select Instagram account here, click on next. Right, then you can connect your Instagram from here. Then you can enter your Instagram name. Once you enter the name of the audience, you can always save. Right, you can come to this place and click on create audience. Once you click on create audience, you can now target people that have engaged on your Instagram account, that have followed your Instagram account, or that have DM you or like your post about real estate on Instagram. All right, you can do this for Facebook too, and you can also do this for anywhere across Meta technology, right? When you come to audiences, so that's how you can target custom audience from Meta, right? So moving forward to the how we're creating, you can select your custom audience here if you have. Then if not, you can leave the targeting broad. All right, Meta is so smart and it knows your audiences. All right, it knows your audience. It knows your audiences. You can just come here, select the age to, let's say, people that can afford real estate are like 35, 40. So you select, let's say 35. All right, you don't want to select 18. The age range around 18 cannot afford real estate. All right, yeah, there's a saying that men often buy real estate, though, but let's just leave it as all right, because women still buy too. Placement, once you come to this placement, click on edit placement. All right, put it at manual. You want your ads to show only on Facebook and Instagram, right? You can even use Instagram if you want for targeted audience. You can just use only Instagram, all right, to run these ads. And you can see our cost. You can see our reach here is still broad, all right, 2.5 million, 2.9 million people, all right. Where if we are to use only Instagram to run these ads. Now, when you come to the feed part, you want to make sure you deselect. You will deselect. You are using only Instagram feed and off and Facebook feed, all right. If you are using Facebook, you are using only Facebook feed and Instagram feed. Deselect the profile, deselect Instagram Explorer, deselect Explorer on, all right. Deselect stories and reels. You want to make sure this ad is showing to only the places that are more likely to convert, all right. Deselect search result, you don't need it. Okay, good. Now our ads is showing only to Instagram feed and Facebook feed. And if we really want to go more, if we really want to go more crazy, we can just even deselect Facebook feed. Let this ad show only on Instagram. Just that Instagram leads are more expensive than Facebook because you get more quality leads from Instagram. All right. So if we are using only Instagram feed, we still have 2.4 million to 2.8 million reach. All right. So once you are through with your asset level, of course, you can just rename your asset as open targeting or zero targeting since you are not targeting any interest. All right. Let's say if you are using your custom Instagram followers, you can just put IG followers. But since it's an open targeting, just rename it whatever you can use to remember your asset level. So let's just say open targeting. All right, open targeting. And of course, for the location, you can always edit your location. All right. For your location, you can always edit your location. Let's say you are selling to Lagos State, you can put Lagos State here. All right, you can put the whole of Lagos here and select Lagos State. And if we are selecting Lagos State, you can see that our audience here is still around 550,000, which is still good. All right. So if you want to do geo-targeting, that means you cannot. If you want to do more of geo-targeting, let's want to set to specific location, not just in Lagos. You want to target specific location. You will need to write all the list of the richest, the richest neighborhood in whatever place you want to target. Write them ads down. You can go to ChatGPT. You can go to ChatGPT and help you to write them down. Once you get the list, let's say you get list like Lekki, you can come here and put Lekki here. Then you want to make sure you select Lekki neighborhood, alright? Select neighborhood. Then you can just pick out this pin here now. You can pick out this pin here and look for places that are rich that you really want to target, alright? That you really want to target within Lagos State. Right, let's say you want to target Ikeja now. You click on this pin here, you drop the pin. Right, you pick the pin here, you drop the pin here on Ikeja. Okay, now we have dropped a pin on Ikeja. Now we can reduce the radius to 1. Okay, because we selected housing as our category, we cannot reduce the radius to 1 mile, right? Which is very, very good too, because Meta is so smart. Since we have selected housing, it's going to show our ads to people that are more likely to that are more likely interested on real estate, right, and have the buying power. So we cannot really reduce the miles to 1 mile to target only people within Ikeja, right? So you are going to repeat this process and you look for locations within Lagos. Look for locations that are within Lagos that are that you want to target, that can afford whatever you are selling or that you think are best fit to the property you are trying to sell, right? So that has the buying power. So you can do this. If it's Port Harcourt, you can come here, erase this from here, remove this. You can search for top cities in River State and you begin top neighborhoods in River State and you enter them from here, right? You enter them from here. That is how you basically do that. Right, there are a lot of places here you can target. Just search for it, you enter it, then you begin to drop your pin as I did in Ikeja, right? So that's how we basically do it. So you want to add as much neighborhood or cities as possible so that your audience can be broad, right? Because only Lekki alone is too small. So that's how you basically do your geo targeting, right? So for the sake of this tutorial, let's also want to target the whole of Lagos State. The whole of Lagos State. So let's just select Lagos State here. Then we can remove this Lekki, right? So as you can see, Lagos is still giving us fantastic results, 542,000 estimated audience size. Anything above 250 is cool, right? So we can now proceed with our ads targeting the whole of Lagos State. Once we are done with our ad set level, the next thing we want to do is to click on next so that we can go to our ad level. Right now on the ad level, you want to try different things. All right, you want to use combination of images and videos. All right, so let's just say this is image. All right, this is image ad. So by the way, if you are getting value for this video, make sure you like this video and you subscribe to this channel for more value like this. All right, so since we are using the image here, don't forget, always select, once this thing is showing this stuff like this, always select the page, and you approve their terms. All right, you approve their terms so that you can use it. All right, so you approve the terms, just refresh. Right, so scroll down to ad creative. Once you come down to your ad creative, set up your ad creative, select image ad. Right, of course you want to make sure you use image, so click on upload and select the image you want to upload. All right, so one thing about image is that image captures attention immediately compared to videos where someone needs to spend a few seconds to watch a video, but image is instantly. All right, and when you use image of the property, the land, it tends to like build trust. All right, because people will have a feeling of what they're trying to buy is kind of like real, right? So that's why image works cool, to a cool beautiful image of the property, right? So let me show you how to get creative to use for your ads. Right, so once the image is settled, you want to put your primary text here, your headline here, and your call to action. All right, of course you can do this in two ways. The first way you can use to do this is to come to meta ads library, right? Or let's just search for anything. Let's say we're trying to sell a 2-bedroom flat. Right, you come to meta ads library, which is to get to this website, just come to Google, type meta ads library, right? Search for it, then click on this first option here, and you take it to this site. Then enter your search bar. If it's land, enter land, whatever you're trying to say, just enter. You're going to see a lot of people already running ads on Meta technology from here. All right, so one way is to just come to this place, look at what people are doing, and try to model what they are doing. All right, try to model. You can select filter and select the ads to the last 3 months or the last 2 months to filter the ads that are doing well, because somebody's going to be burning money on ads that is not converted for 2 months or 3 months. All right, so let's just say this is something you want to use. And of course, you can just copy this. Let's say this ad is winning already. You can just copy this right up here. That's from Edo State. Alright, you can just copy it and take it to ChatGPT to make it even more better without plagiarizing. Right? Or another way you can do it is that you can actually just study it and write it by yourself. If you don't want to use ChatGPT. Right? If you don't want to use ChatGPT, that's another way you can actually do it. Just copy the text. Alright, copy it gently. Right, click on copy, then you can take it to ChatGPT, right, to work on it. So now for the image, you can only see what others are doing here. You can see one image here, you can see one image here, you can see one image here. If the ads have been running for 3 months or 2 months, that means the ad is a good ad. You can model what they are doing here. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Alright, that is one way you can get your creative here. Right, that is one way you can get your primary text. Yeah, let's assume this is our primary test now. That is one way we can get our primary test. Another way we can get our primary test again is through ChatGPT. Alright, and the first thing to do is that you want to enter this prompt here. Like top tier digital marketer who specialize in user behavior research and brand psychology. I want you to create a detailed customer avatar for my retail practice. My target audience are into 9 to 5 job or small business, struggling to save enough money to invest in properties, and wants to own affordable land in Lagos without getting scammed or overpaying for fake or risky land deals. My name is, then you can enter your name here. By the way, I'm going to drop this ChatGPT prompt for you on the description of this video. Alright, so share the description of this video, and I'm going to drop the prompt for you so that you can use it to get your powerful ads message for your real estate. Right, so once you enter this customer avatar prompt, it's going to generate a customer avatar for you so that it can write a better ad tailored to your customer avatar. Alright, so that you don't want to appear generic like what most people that don't really know what they are doing in ChatGPT. Right, so as you can see, our prompts, our customer avatar have been provided for us to use. Alright, you can see. So this place now, if your target audience are, let's say, Nigeria diaspora, you can enter Nigeria diaspora from here. Alright, and you can enter wherever. Yeah, so that's just it. It's a prompt. When I give you the prompt from the video description, here is going to be blank. You're going to fill in the blank, right? If it's Port Harcourt, you enter Port Harcourt here. Abuja, you enter Abuja here. You fill in the blank and you get a powerful customer avatar, right? Then you can get your ads from here. So this is the customer avatar, right? Scared of being scammed to buy land in Lagos, overpriced, waterlogged. So this is the full customer avatar. Alright, this is the full customer avatar. You can pause this video and go through it slowly. Alright, you can pause this video or take a screenshot and go through it slowly. So now that our customer avatar is ready, we will now give ChatGPT this prompt, right, to create the ads for us. I am a real estate agent in Nigeria and want a high converting meta ads to generate buyer leads. My ideal buyers are land seekers living in Port Harcourt, looking for properties under 1.5 million per plot with good road network, dried with no waterlog in safe areas and tend to develop in features and probably appreciate. I need a copy that grabs attention instantly, build urgency and excitement, highlights why they must grab the property now, ends with a strong call to action. Alright, end with a strong call to action. Optimize for high conversion lead generation. Then use the customer avatar to provide the ads, the headlines, even video scripts and 10 behaviors to target that convert. They will now say our goal here is to deliver with highest conversion rates possible. And boom, as you can see, ChatGPT have given us powerful Facebook ads we can use. Alright, ads copy 1, ads copy 2, ads copy 3, ads copy 4. You can see this: stop wasting rent money. You can own your genuine land in Lagos for under 1.5 million. We have over 20 clients secure land in Lagos. Alright, so you can just come here and copy this stuff. Right, so these are the headlines here. You can just copy this: own dry land in Lagos for under 1.5 million. You can copy this and use it as your headline here. Alright, use it as your headline. Use it as your headline here. Right, you can add up to 5 different headlines. You can add up to 5 different headlines here. Right, on your ad manager, add another option. Right, you can enter your link description if you want to. Then this you can leave the description. Alright, then this call to action, put it at learn more. Learn more has been proven to work over and over. So once that is done, you can select next. Right, so that's the two ways you actually get high converting Facebook ads you can use for your real estate. You are going to get even the interest to target. When you want to do another interest based targeting, we are going to use all this. Right, for now we are doing open targeting, right, because we are leaving the work for Meta AI to find our audience for us. That was why we leave the targeting option empty. Alright, so you can always turn this off. It's for e-commerce guys. Alright, click on done. Once that is done, we can always set our CRM event here. Alright, you can select a CRM event here to collect leads on your behalf. Alright, so that is not, this is going to be a video for another day now. Alright, so guys, as you can see, this is how our ad is going to appear on Instagram feed. Alright, you can see the preview here, the property and the learn more button. Right, so now let me show you how to quickly create the form. To create the form for people to fill on your behalf to get the leads on Facebook is pretty much simple to do. All right, you can just click on create a form. Click on create a form. Once you click on create a form, you can just edit the form name, whatever you want to edit it. Form 1. All right, click on form 1. You select higher intent so that Facebook doesn't to fill the form for them, so they can get more of quality. So that if you select higher intent, you're going to get more quality leads. Right, instead of getting an auto-filled form. Most people email they use on their Facebook is not active. So when you put it at higher intent, they are going to type their email manually and are going to get the most likely email that they are currently using. Alright, so once that is done, click on next. Right, click on next. Of course, you can select your background image from here. Alright, so your background image, flyer, wherever, you can put it here, turn on. Then use image from the ad. Right, you can select use image from the ad. You can now see how our form now appears here. All right, they're going to enter their email address here and their name here. All right, and Facebook is going to collect their details from your behalf. So once that is done, you can click on next. All right, you can click on next. We don't need question for now. All right, click on next. Okay, privacy policy. You want to enter a privacy policy link here. All right, let's just use this link as an example, as a case study, as our privacy policy link. Just enter this link here, any link here for your privacy policy page. Very important. Right, now link test. Let's say privacy policy. Right, privacy policy. privacy policy. All right. So once that is done, you can click on next. Then the review. This is now the review screen. How your form is going to look like. All right. So you can click on next. So this is how your thank you page is going to look like after they fill in the form. All right. This is how it's going to look like. You can change the headline to something else. All right. You can edit the headline to your taste. The description here to your taste. You can say get the property now or something like that. All right. This is just a quick tutorial. All right. Get the property now for 50% discount or 50% discount. Right, just something, of course, you want to calm down and think of something nice. All right. So once that is done, you can select an additional information from here. You want to send them to, if you want to send them to the, if you have a website for your real estate, you can send them to your real estate website from here. All right, your property site. So once they fill in their form, they're going to be directed to the property site and they're going to view the property. All right. But if you don't have a website, you can send them to a file, or you can just send them to WhatsApp. Right. You can send them to WhatsApp. So let's chat on WhatsApp. And you can enter your WhatsApp number from here. You can connect another WhatsApp number when you click on connect. All right. And after they fill this form, they're going to be connected to you on WhatsApp. Right. So that's how you basically do it. Right. And the chat or WhatsApp, you can edit the call to action from here. You can say chat now or whatever you want to put. All right. So once you are done with the form, you can even decide to say start conversation on Messenger. Right. Instead. So they're going to message you on Facebook Messenger and directly, or either a Facebook message or an Instagram message directly, right? So that is two ways you can actually opt into it. Once you are done with the form, you can click on create form. Right? Once you click on create form, you are good to go. You can see your form has been added, right? Once you are through, you can now click on publish to publish your ads, right? But before then, you want to make sure you duplicate this, and you want to also use videos too, right? Let's just see, right, yeah, once you click on publish, you're able to publish your ads, but you want to test different creative against different audiences. All right, so what are we going to do now? Come to this first creative we just created now, duplicate it with quick duplicate. This time I want to use video, not image. All right, we want to use video. The only thing we're just going to change here, we're not going to change our copy. We're just going to change the video for the ad. Right, we're going to change the video for the ad. All right, so this place that is Instagram feed, I want to delete it. All right, this place that is showing media, I want to delete the media was there and select add video instead. Right, then you click on once you click on upload, you can be able to upload the video from your computer. All right, or if it's already on your ads manager, you can just select a video here from your ads manager. Let me show you the type of videos you want to use for your real estate. So let me show you a sample of a good video you can use.
Quarters or a family home. It has a title document to see of.
So you can see this video. This video is showing the outlook of the building and the interior of the building. All right, both the exterior and interior. This is going to make your audience feel like this building is real. All right, you can see it's showing the swimming pool, the outside, the indoors, the environment, even the outside the fence, even the environment. All right, this is going to make the audience view this as a real property and not a scam. All right, so this kind of videos you want to use for your real estate ads. Right, so these are the kind of you want to take your phone and record something like this. All right, you record the swimming pool. See the swimming pool. You record you record the features, like the best features you think is going to attract your ideal buyers. All right, if it's land, you do the same too. All right, you call out the features, why they should get this land and why they should get it now. All right, so this kind of videos you use for your real estate ads. All right, if you come to Meta Ads Library, you can see a lot of them. All right, but this is a good example, thanks to Fortune. All right, this type of video you can use for your real estate ads. All right, so once that is done, you can select your video. Right, you can select your video. Once you select your video, you now have two ads here. Right, you now have two ads here. You can now click on publish. Right, you can now click on publish and you are good to go. Right, so if you find value in this video, you want to make sure you like this video and you subscribe to this channel for your little way to support this channel. All right, so let me quickly show you how to use another audience again. All right, how to target another audience. how to use interest based. Now we have got to like 2 ads, right? If we have another video, we can still duplicate this ad and use another video. The only thing we are changing is just creative, which is the video, right? We can say video 2. We can say video 2, right? So we now have 3 different creative, right? We can now come to the asset level and even duplicate the audience, right? Remember, we are using open targeting here and targeting, more of open targeting and geo-targeting. We can do quick duplicate, right? To quick duplicate our asset level, we're going to have 6 different ads, right? 3 ads testing against 2 different audiences at a time. Now the only thing we're going to do on this asset level is to edit the interest, all right? This time we want to use interest-based targeting. We want to use interest-based targeting. We don't really know the one that's going to give us good leads, all right? We want to use interest-based targeting, all right? So to do that is very simple. Of course, ChatGPT have really suggested some behaviors we can use, like interest behaviors we can use here. So let me quickly show you that right now. So now on this detailed targeting, it said no option added. You can click on edit, right? And you can search for frequent travelers. These are people that are more likely to afford real estate because they are frequent international travelers and their behaviors, right? You cannot target them with interest based, right? Now this asset is targeting interest and this other one is open targeting, right? Let's rename it to interest based, right? Let's say interest based or frequent travelers interest, right? So that our ads will be very, very organized. And when we come back to our ads manager, we won't be confused, right? So now we are now targeting both open targeting, which is this one we are letting Facebook to find our audience for us. This one we are taking full control over here, right? So now we can even look for more suggestions from here, right? We can just click on this ads. Okay, let me show you another sample here from ChatGPT. All right, only this one prompt is going to give you all this, all right, and the prompt is provided on the description. The link to the Google Docs is provided on this video description. All right, so scroll down to the description of this video. I'm going to get access to the Google Docs file. Is my private meta ads ChatGPT prompt you can use for high converting ads, right? So now this is another interest again ChatGPT suggested to us. All right, it says property and real estate. All right, say property and real estate. So let's just search for this now on Meta Ads Manager. All right, property and real estate. Let's see. Okay, you can see the interest here, 431,000. There are a lot of stuff here you can target here. You can target a lot of stuff you think rich people are engaging on. All right, of course, only someone that have money that will be thinking of real estate and properties or frequent traditional travelers. Right, so that's how you actually do interest-based targeting. Right, so I've talked about three targeting: custom audience of your followers. If you have a fan page already, or people following on Facebook or on Instagram, you can retarget all of them. All right. I talk about open targeting, and I talk about interest-based and behavioral targeting. Right. So I hope everything about targeting is set. Once you are through, you can just come here and click on publish. Right. You now have different creative testing against different audiences at the same time. You're going to determine the one giving you the cheapest leads as much as possible, all right? And you turn off the one that is costing you so much. Another setting I want to show you again on these devices under your asset level, you want to make sure you select only mobile phone. It's proven to work that people that are on mobile phone convert, all right? Select only mobile phones, all right? Select only mobile phones. Right, so that's how you actually run ads. Then if you want to run, then another thing, if you want to run the ads directly to WhatsApp only, you don't want to use Facebook start form, which later you direct people to WhatsApp. So to create a WhatsApp ad, come to Ads Manager. Alright, come to Ads Manager. Once you come to Ads Manager, click on create to create another ad for WhatsApp. Right. So I click on this, continue, manual setup. And on your asset level, you select messaging destination, then you turn off messenger, right? Turn off messenger, turn off Instagram, right? You select only WhatsApp, right? Select only WhatsApp. If you have not connected to WhatsApp, let's click on connect. Once you are done, you can move to the asset level, all right? By clicking on next. One more thing, if you want me to help you to run your ads, of course, that's why I'm here, right? You can always reach out to me on LinkedIn or on Facebook, right? Link is going to be dropped on the description of this video, right? So don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more. Until then, I'm going to see you on my next video. Peace.